Creepy neighbor exposed, scared face emoji. When my new neighbor, Dave, moved into the apartment next door, I initially thought he was just friendly. But it soon became unsettling how he always seemed to know things about me, details like my favorite coffee shop, the exact time I left for work, and even the fact that I was allergic to cats. It was as if he had a cheat sheet of my life. I brushed it off as coincidences until one evening, standing on my balcony, I saw something that made my skin crawl. Dave was on his balcony too, but his attention was fixed intently on his phone, not the view. The feeling of unease gnawed at me, and I decided to confront him. Pretending to need some sugar, I knocked on his door. He welcomed me in, and as we exchanged small talk, I noticed something odd on his TV screen, a live feed of my living room. My heart raced. I stumbled through the rest of the conversation, trying to act normal, and left his apartment as quickly as I could, my mind spinning with fear and confusion. How was this even possible? Determined to get to the bottom of the mystery, I inspected every corner of my apartment. After hours of searching, I found it, a small camera hidden in the smoke detector. I was horrified, realizing Dave had been watching me, tracking my every move. It wasn't just the camera, he had planted multiple devices around my home, turning my private life into his twisted entertainment. The thought of how long this had been going on made my stomach churn. I left my apartment that night and went to the police. They were able to arrest Dave and find evidence of a sinister hobby on his devices. But the damage was done. The walls of my home felt like an invasion of privacy I couldn't escape. Even now, in a new city and a new apartment, I can't shake the feeling of being watched. Every creak, every shadow feels like Dave's eyes on me. And sometimes, when I drift off to sleep, I hear the faintest sound of static, like a camera's whirring lens, and I can't help but wonder if he's still out there, watching from afar.